Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today's gonna be an actually exciting day for me just because I'm gonna be doing coilovers for my B6 Passat. So I'm very excited, and I really hope everything goes as planned, even though I already know probably it's gonna be a really pain in the ass to get these out of there. So it's pretty hot out today, and hopefully, like I said, everything goes pretty good and not very difficult. And I'm gonna let you guys know that this is not a tutorial, by the way, on how to do this and how to add coilovers to your car, because there's other videos out there that can show you how to do that. I'm just here showing you guys what I'm gonna be doing to my car, and what it's gonna look like after I'm done with the process of installing them and getting everything fixed in there, which I'm probably gonna need new sway bar links because those are already bad and I already know they're gonna start spinning. So gonna have to either cut them off. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so I got the box right here, and sorry, I'm not gonna use my GoPro no more because I hate the sound quality that it has on it, and the way the videos look every time, like there's low light, it just makes it look dark. So but anyways, here it goes. Right now I'm gonna be using my iPhone's camera now, the XR. So I like how it looks, and I'm just gonna keep using it from now on. But here's my my coilovers right now. As you can see, I already go ahead and open them to see what they are. I took everything out already. So let's go ahead and do this. So here's everything that I need. They weren't expensive either. I got them off Amazon. I wasn't like trying to buy something too expensive either because it's gonna be my daily as well. So they were like 175 or 180, I can't remember, something like that, which is not bad. I mean, you can expect a lot of things like comfort. Okay, these are actually max speeding rods, that's what they're called. So if you're interested, go on to Amazon and type in if you have a B6 Passat, or these will actually fit a B6 Passat, your Mark 5 GLI, GTIs, Mark 5. I looked in there that the Beetle can take it. Some 10 to 14 Jettas and GTIs take them. The Rabbit. So it'll tell you right there everything that you need and all the vehicles and the years that these fit for. So it's just a good thing that these fit for different kind of models. So like I said, max speeding rods. That's what they're called. So they're not too expensive, but the reviews were saying they're pretty good, and I'm gonna go ahead and try them out. So walk over here because I already got my car lifted up, as you can see behind me. So I already have it up, the jack, but I do have some jack stands already on there too, holding it as well to make sure the jack doesn't give out and falls on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the wheels off, and then I'm gonna have to start putting these back on there. And the only reason why they were cheaper as well, in my opinion, was because they're not assembled. You have to assemble them. So there are other ones that I've seen that are actually the same brand, same color and everything, and then when they're put together, they're actually more expensive. But I mean, I don't mind. I like putting my stuff together and having fun with them. So so yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get this day started and have fun with it. And hopefully these actually ride like the reviews are saying. Some people were saying they're pretty good ride and soft for daily driving. But let's go ahead and see what it feels like. All right guys, so it's Tuesday. It's a different day now. I was able to do the ones in the back, but the ones in the front I couldn't do just because all the nuts and the screws on there are actually pretty well tight on there, and I couldn't get them off. They just keep spinning. So what I'm gonna have to do is have to cut them off, and then my sway bar links actually are bad too, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them off to get them out there too, just to make it easier, because I do need to bring those struts down. So let me show you guys really quick over here, because the back was the easiest ones to do, and it's already lowered on the back, so it looks pretty funny just because the back is lowered and the front ain't. So here, I'm gonna stop the recording and switch over to my rear camera so you guys can see. As you guys can see, it is lowered in the back, but the front isn't, and that's what looks pretty funny right there too. So just the backs were the easiest ones to do, so that's why I started with the rear first. And I still need to get my other tire replaced because it did busted on me. So that's that. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and do the ones in the front now, like I was saying. Let me see if I can show you here really quick. And I forgot to put my clip on there too, but those right there actually don't come out, because under there they actually go into the stock. It's not even a nut. It's not a nut. It's supposed to be on the car itself, and it just keeps spinning with it. So what I'm gonna do is actually get the saw and go ahead and try to I'm gonna lift the car up first right now, and then put on jack stands, and then use the jack a little and bring up the strut a little bit, so the nut sticks about like that, so I can put the saw in there and just cut him off, because to me that's gonna be the only way I can get him off. So let me go ahead and put this thing on the up again on jack stands, and I'm gonna start cutting them off. See, I'm gonna have to cut the swiper link off too. Like I said, I'm gonna replace those. So let me go ahead and get this up in the air, and then I'll bring up the camera. All right, guys, it's freaking hot out here, but I went ahead and already took one off. So as you can see right here, it's already loose. The only thing I'm struggling with right now is taking this off right here. I already took the I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna try to give you something better, but if you can see, I already took them off, the nuts that are there. I took them off already, and this is what I'm struggling with. The top, I actually had to these two came off easily. The one in the back, as you can see, I screwed it up right there, but oh well, it is what it is. I had to like drill it out. I had to drill it out because it was on there. So let's go to the other side over here, and you can see this one came out pretty good. The one in the back came out very good, and now it's this one that's stuck in there, so I'm gonna have to drill it out too. So that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get those it's the only way I'm gonna be able to get those nuts out of there to bring the shock down. But it's not as easy as other YouTubers make it seem like it is. It's because it's a process of time they're doing it, so it just makes it look like it's easy, but it's not easy. So if you attempt to do this, you are gonna struggle if those shocks has never ever come out of your car. It's a big struggle. Like I said, I'm already on day 2, and the ones that were very easy were the ones in the rear. But sometimes those screws that are in the rear shocks are actually pretty stiff on there too, and they're seized on there. So you're gonna have to like heat them up sometimes and take that screw off. The case with this one, we can't do that, because if we do that, there's wires in the front, and we try to heat them up, we will burn. I don't want this thing catching on fire. So my only option was to just like drill it out, and that worked. So I'm gonna carefully do the other one too, that way I don't do the same mistake I did on the first one, and hopefully that one comes out easier than the one on the right did. It's like I said, it's just time consuming and a lot of things you have to work around, and it's probably gonna take me another day or something to take these out, because we don't have a compressor here, or else I could have used a grinder and grind those bolts down, or the nut on top, so I could actually take everything off. But it is what it is. So let me go ahead and get started on the other one, and then when that one's off and the shocks are off, I'll get back with you guys. All right, guys, so I was finally able to get the stock shock all together from the spindle right there. So I did struggle a little bit with the control arm, just because it was pretty well on there right here. So my dad is the one that helped me out and get it off. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the other the coilovers on one side, and hopefully I can get the other one out of there. Gonna move some stuff around because I got the box right here with the other coilovers. So as you can see right there, I got the other ones for the front right here, and I have to go to the back too, because if you guys see these right here, I forgot to put these on the rear that sit on the bottom like this, so I can go ahead and like make it shorter and make it sit lower too. But I mean, I'm gonna see how it writes like that first. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on the back once I'm done with the ones in the front, because I am gonna lower and I'm gonna have to save these because I used to have coilovers on the 95 or 96 GTI VR6, and I lost these, and they were a pain in the ass to actually bring it up when the snow came, because man, it was a big deal. So right now, the good thing about this is I'm not gonna have to compress any of these shocks, just because they actually sit pretty good in there and pretty low for me to not compress them. So let me go ahead and put this the tripod down so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, I got the first shock right here, as you can see. Okay, so there's that one, and then the spring will sit like that. I'm gonna bring the camera up a little bit so you guys can see that there's enough space in there for me to compress it. I mean, to not compress it. So that's pretty good. All I have to do is just put the strut mount on there, and once the strut mount is on there, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in there. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, guys. So I finally got one on there right now. Everything's on there. Make sure that everything was on there properly. Nothing was gonna come out. I tightened down the strut mount properly too, so everything is on there right now. That's what it's looking like right now. So I'm gonna have to go and start putting it on there now. And the good thing is that it's gonna go in there easy now. The easy part about it is that everything is gonna be on there properly now. So it's easier to put on than it is to take off. So like I said from the beginning, it's not easy to take it off too. So other YouTubers do make it look like it's really easy just because they're doing a time lapse on it and they're recording, so in the video makes it look like it's easy, but it's really not. I'm just telling you guys right now, if you guys do that, it is a pain in the ass to do it. So especially if nothing's ever came off your car before too, which is makes a big difference on that too. So let me go ahead and start putting this on there. That way I can lift the other side and start doing the other side as well. So you guys can see I already put it on there too. So it's easier to put on there than it is to take it off. And as you can see, I already got all the bolts on there and everything. So I used my jack. I used the jack to set it on there at a certain angle, lifted it up, and I attached this one first. Once that one was on there, I didn't tighten it down, I just made it hold it. I started dropping the jack, so the whole spindle and the shock and everything, I mean not the spindle, the shock and everything, yeah, the spindle started moving towards that way. Then I aligned the other one and hold it down, and once it was held down, I went ahead and did the third one and then just tighten it down. So it is easier to put it on there than it is to take them off, just for the fact that like I said, since nothing comes out of the car, it's really a pain in the ass to take it off. But that's on there. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting everything back together on there, and then I'm gonna start working on the side, and I'll just get back with you guys when everything is done, and so I can show you guys how my passat looks being lowered and stuff. So let me get to it, guys. All right, guys, so I have everything on there now. This side, like I said, it's already on there, and I do have the other side on right now too. So there's both of them. I turned them 25 times both to make sure they were even. I got everything on there. I'm just waiting right now another day, so it literally took me 3 days. It's gonna be, because tomorrow's gonna be the third day since I have to replace the sway bar link. I have to replace that, which I have over here. I had to actually cut it off. So I had to cut it off because it kept spinning. So I mean, and look, it's broken too. So I mean, it's all good, you know. Things happen. Only 30 bucks. I ain't even worried about it. But right now I'm just glad I have him on there. Man, the first day it was a pain in the ass just because I couldn't get everything off the way I wanted to, and didn't go the way I wanted to. But I already knew deep inside that it was gonna be actually difficult because everything was pretty seized on there, since none of that ever came off the vehicle. So that's that. Hopefully tomorrow morning the tie rods are there and I can go and pick them up, so I can call on not the tie rods, the sway bar links, so I can go and get those and put them on, and I can drop the car and then see what it looks like and show you guys a footage of what it's looking like already on the floor. It felt like the longest 3 days of my life, to be honest, just because it's been a difficult job. So like I said in the beginning of the video, this is not and wasn't meant to be a tutorial on showing you guys how to do it. It's just me actually doing it for myself and just showing you what my car is gonna look like and letting you guys know what I'm doing to it. But if you guys are ever interested in seeing how to do this, there's other YouTube videos on how it shows you how to do them. So like I said, this one just for me and to show you guys what I was doing to my car. So hopefully you guys like it once the car is done, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, so it's a beautiful day today. This is the third day now and I finally finished my car. So without making this video any more longer, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with the footage of my car, how it looks lower, because I got it in front of me right now. So let's go ahead and do that, and hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, comment if you guys actually want to know something, and enjoy.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine.